Aries, the divine soul, how are you? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. Today I will channel some messages for you, and if they resonate, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with your angels and me, all the information you need is in the description box below. Now, for a totally fresh perspective catered towards us empaths, check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. You can find her info in the description box below. Now let's dive right into your reading, Aries. See what we got going on. 5 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Queen of Wands. A big synchronicity is going to bring you and your soulmate together. Right now, all you want to do is be ready for it, so when it shows up, that you capitalize on the situation and you feel each other, you find each other, you recognize each other. Very important, guys, because right now, you've invested a lot of time and energy in attracting your soulmate. This is happening very, very soon for you. If I was you, I'd be very, very excited. You watered your garden, it's about to grow. Just understand that now is the time, divine timing at play. But if you are caught up with energy, which is basically not prioritizing your energy, feeling tired, beat up, exhausted, putting pressure on yourself, anything, just being hard on yourself, what you're doing here is you're self-sabotaging, and you're not giving yourself a chance to be able to feel that other person's energy. Because right now you have to understand that you have this beautiful Queen of Wands energy to you. You have this vibrant frequency that is exactly what your soulmate needs in order to recognize you. And I'll give you an example, right? When I met my wife, Alicia, we went to a birthday party. A synchronicity brought us there. We indirectly were attracted to, invited to a birthday party. So when she opened the door, when I saw her, it was like, I felt her vibrations. I recognized her from a past life. It wasn't like any other girl. It wasn't love at first sight. It wasn't physical appearance, which she's very pretty. Of course, she's a queen. But on top of that, what happened is it was the vibration. I was like, how do I know you? Within a second, a millisecond, I knew I was going to marry her. I knew she was the one, guys, because I recognized her. Now, if I was in a bad position, say if I didn't get enough sleep the night before, if I was hard on myself, if I was not confident, whatever the case is, when I met her, if I was so busy trying to just stay afloat, just on autopilot, just trying to get through the matrix, and I didn't have the energy to actually bring my awareness onto her and see her for who she truly is, where would I be in my life today? I would have, the opportunity to meet my soulmate would have passed. Imagine, right? And that's what I feel for you, Aries. Just like, you don't want that. You want to be able to recognize your special somebody, but you want to make sure that you're ready to see them for who they truly are by feeling your best, right? So what does that mean? Right now, let's make sure you are ready to rock. So physically, get enough sleep. Physically, eat the stuff that makes you feel good, guys. I don't care if it's whatever diet on the planet, just eat it, right? Like, for example, for me, fruits and vegetables make me feel good. So what do I eat? Fruits and vegetables. Anything that makes you feel good. Could be meat, it could be dairy, whatever. Eat it. I don't care, right? As long as you feel good. And throw a little pink salt in the water for hydration. Now we're rocking physically, right? Now, on top of that, mentally, spiritually, this is where it really comes down to, right? Make sure that you're taking some time to feed the soul the same way you're feeding the body. What do you feed the soul? Knowledge, right? Knowledge. Listen to a podcast, Andrew Schulman, 10-minute law of attraction a video. Listen to a Michael Sandler podcast on how to connect with your angels and guides. Listen to a Dr. Joe Dispenza podcast or video, 10-minute videos, guys, right? You have 10 minutes to be able to reprogram your subconscious mind. 5,000 studies showing how the law of attraction works, quantified, measurable magnetic energy. This is real stuff. Law of assumption, law of attraction, same thing as law of gravity, law of the universe. When you do these things, Aries, you are ready, you are primed. So then you're able to capitalize on this opportunity. Now, 2 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 6 of Wands. I do feel like right now victory is close by for you, and Spirit is asking you what you want, because I do feel like you do not know yourself, and that is the problem. When we do not know what we want, and we have this like blindfold, blindfolding our intuition, really fear and anxiety, right? And shadows blindfolding our intuition. When we don't know what we want, Spirit doesn't know what we want. When Spirit doesn't know what we want, we don't get what we want. So we tend to think that Spirit knows best, right? We tend to think, Spirit, bring my soulmate. You know what I want. Spirit, bring me money. You know what job I want, right? Doesn't work like that, guys. You know what Spirit says? Spirit goes, you tell me. That's how Spirit's energy is. You tell me, because like attracts like, law of attraction. What is being rich to you? Is that $100, $1 million, $100 million? Is that even having currency? Is that maybe time? Is that what a rich person is? Rich person might be having a family. What is being rich to you, right? And your soulmate, is your soulmate 5 foot tall, 6 foot tall, blonde hair, blue eyes, brunette? Does your soulmate have, do they have a job, a good job? Do they have their own business? Do they work at a company? Do they have kids? Do they have pets? Do you see where I'm going with this? Have you taken the time to figure this out yet? It takes 5 minutes, right? You just got to know. Once you figure it out, what you've done is write a script to your life. Take that script, hand it to the producer so they can create the movie. The producer is Spirit. Spirit's like, thank you for the script. I know exactly what you want, Aries. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, this is super duper easy, but unless you know you have to do this, we're chasing our own tails. Do you see where I'm going with this? Knowledge is power, guys. So the reason that everyone is living in the matrix, always searching, is because they don't know these things. But once you know it, take action. Everything you're looking for will come your way. Your life will get so easy, I can't even begin to explain it, right? It's just effortless. You're swimming downstream. All of a sudden, all these doors open up for you, right? You bump into your soulmate at the coffee shop, or all of a sudden someone wants to invest in you, or wants to give you a job. There's so many people I meet on a regular basis that I end up doing business with on a in-person business, basis and online. You have no idea how many people. Like, for example, we are out here in a different country, and now we have basically teamed up with the people that we're renting Airbnbs from, and now we are starting an Airbnb chain out here, right? So we're networking with them, just crazy bonker stuff that you would not expect. So it's just like it's amazing, man. It's just whatever you want in life you can get, but you have to first and foremost know what you want. So for example, what I'm doing right now is I'm not gonna be like, Spirit, create me an Airbnb chain. That's what I'm doing. All right, Spirit. So I'll grab my journal and I'll be like, all right, so in the present tense, even though it hasn't happened yet, this is what I'll do. I'll be like, all right, so it's the 2-year anniversary of us opening our Airbnb chain. We have around 25 different units. All of them are going phenomenal. This is how much revenue we're bringing in. This is how quickly it took to get there. This is who is doing it. This is how it's going. This is who's cleaning it. Detail, detail, detail. I am letting Spirit know my 2-year game plan is this. Spirit goes, no problem, Vince. Bada bing, bada boom, right? Your wish is my command, like the genie that the universe really is. So let Spirit know and let's rock this. All right, so 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Look at that, 3 of Cups. So I do feel like you've been putting someone else's energy ahead of yours. And I do feel like right now a pivot, a change is needed, because whoever this person is that you're putting your energy ahead of, I don't feel like it's reciprocated. So who is this person? Is there someone in your life that you're giving a lot of energy to, but they're not giving it back? Now, this could be anyone. It could be a family member, a friend, coworker, anybody, right? But relationships are two-way streets. So when you're putting your own happiness on the side to make sure that they are taken care of, you're doing something very beautiful, noble, but only if it's reciprocated, right? For example, if you have a friend and when you speak to that friend, you sit there, you listen to what they have to say, and you spend an hour trying to give them advice and help them with their life, but then when it comes to you talking about your life, you could tell their awareness is not there. That is not a 50-50 partnership. That's not a two-way street, guys. That's not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be very fair, right? You give, you get. And right now, so for example, say if you have a business partner, I imagine you're doing all the work and they're getting 50% of the cut, and you feel resentment towards them. This is what's going on, because I do feel like it has affected you financially because your awareness has been put somewhere else, right? When you are unhappy, when you resist anything, you resist everything. So take some time, 4 Swords, reflect inwards, ask yourself what is going on, and reassess the situation. So what I would do, say if I had a business partner, or say if I was in a relationship, we'll try a new example, right? Say if I had, my spouse was every single time I wanted to, do something positive. I like to talk about, say, spirit and being positive and starting businesses and learning and growing and exercising and meditating and manifesting and visualizing and all the fun stuff. But every time I talked about this, say if my partner was negative, was more caught up with just what's going on in Kim Kardashian's life, right? Or whatever's going on in the matrix, that social media telling us, right? At that point, I would have a conversation. I would not resent them. I would not let that relationship go worse and worse and worse. I would bring this up to my partner's attention. I'd be like, listen, I love you so much. You know I'll do anything for you, but I'm starting to see that, that we are kind of drifting apart because I'm more into this and you're more into that. So what I think we should start doing is stuff together. So why don't we go for a walk? Why don't we go do something? Why don't we go for a walk along the beach? Why don't we go grab some dinner? Why don't we go have a little bit of fun? I would lead by example and show them how to come to the good side, because a lot of times what happens is our business partners, our spouses, our friends, whatever, get so caught up in the dark side that all they need is a lending hand to be shown the way. So lead by example and watch them come to you, Aries. All right, Aries, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope that was a message in here for you. If there was, like, subscribe, and comment. I can't wait to your next reading. Till then, I'll say bye, but we'll chat soon.